Hi everyone. So if you're planning to learn Deepseek and how to use it and understand the interface, then this course is for you. So we have designed this course for complete beginners so that anyone from any industry can enroll into it and learn the basics. So if you are a complete beginner, no matter from which field you are, this course is perfect for you and you can enroll and understand DeepSeek. Also, we will keep on updating this course whenever new insights or new updates will be there. So, enroll into the course and take your learning to the next level. Now we are going to learn what is DeepSeek. So DeepSeek is basically an AI powered search engine designed to provide more accurate, comprehensive and context aware search result. It leverages deep learning, natural language processing, which is called as NLP, and AI models to understand queries better and retrieve the most relevant information. And this is one of the reasons why DeepSeek is actually getting more popular because it is able to understand the intent why someone is typing that particular thing. So we will be covering about all these things when we will be moving to the tool and we'll be doing it practically to show you how things are working. DeepSeek can go beyond basic keyword matching, understand the context and the intent behind a search query, and this is what is actually making it more popular and people are actually searching about it. And because of this reason, it is becoming an effective tool for researchers, businesses, and data analysts. So, now let's do a step by step breakdown of how DeepSeek works. First thing is query understand using AI and NLP. When a user enters a search query, DeepSeek doesn't just match keywords. Instead, it uses NLP, which is also called as natural language processing, to understand the context and intent behind the search. So, when it is able to understand the context and the intent behind the search, it is able to give the better results. Google is also doing the same, and this is one of the reasons why Google is also one of the best search engines currently. So, example, searching for best marketing strategies for e commerce in 2025. Google might show popular blog posts and article based on keyword. But what DeepSeek will do is DeepSeek will analyze the intent and prioritize the data driven reports, latest AI generated insights, and research based strategies. So Google also has something to offer, and DeepSeek also has something to offer. Currently, Google is one of the best search engines which is actually available, and we can actually get a lot of useful information via it. Second is AI driven information retrieval. DeepSeek retrieval system scans multiple data sources, including indexed web pages, regular websites, blogs, or articles. Secondly, deep web data that is not accessible via traditional search engines, example research papers, business reports, and archive data. So technically, it is actually able to find out the data which is actually hidden. So this may actually cause a lot of privacy issues or copyright issues, but currently DeepSeek is also able to do that. So I mean, this can be profitable for some people, but this cannot be profitable for some people. Structured and unstructured data, AI organizes and ranks the information to provide the most valuable insights. Now the third is deep learning model for ranking and filtering. Once DeepSeek gathers search results, it doesn't just rank them based on backlinks or SEO, but what it does is it uses machine learning models to determine which results are most relevant based on user intent. See, ultimately, Google is also doing this thing, right? It gives results based on the user intent. Filter out duplicate, outdated, or relevant or irrelevant content automatically. So now this is what differentiating it from others. It actually filters out duplicate, outdated, or irrelevant content. So this is what is making it actually unique. So sometimes you would have noticed in search engines, right? The pages which are 2 or 3 years old are still ranking on page one, but their information is not relevant today. So what they are saying is they are actually filtering out the irrelevant content. It adapts and learns over time from user behavior to improve search accuracy. Okay. Context aware search results. DeepSeek's AI can actually understand complex queries including semantic search, which means finding related terms, synonyms, and contextual meanings. Conversational queries, answering natural languages questions accurately. So whatever you're asking, it is able to give reply to you in the normal, easy to understand language. Cross language search, translating and retrieving data in multiple languages, right? So you can actually ask and get data in multiple languages. Source based filtering, prioritizing academic journals, government databases, or specific domains. So you can do this thing also. Data type filtering, searching for PDF, Excel files, research papers, or data sets. So now when we say source based filtering, prioritizing academic journals or government databases, I'm not sure what kind of information is it is actually able to retrieve from it. This is something very interesting and is something that we must see, how it is able to give us the results. So data type filtering, searching for PDF, Excel files, research papers, or data sets. And sixth and the last point, which is continuous learning and adaptation. Deepseek learns from user interactions and improve its search results over time by understanding what users click on the most. So Google is also doing the same. So Deepseek is also doing it, right? Analyzing search behavior and refining algorithms using reinforcement learning to improve query relevance. So this is something which we have seen in Google also and other popular search engines also, where they are trying to understand what user is actually trying to search for, which is understanding their intent and then trying to give the best results. So I hope you would have got some idea about how it works. So now let's understand, why is DeepSeek important. So the first point is and this is the most important point making it more popular, which is more context aware results. So instead of just matching keywords, DeepSeek understand the meaning and the relationship between words, leading to more relevant search results. So whenever you are searching anything, or whenever you are typing anything on it, it tries to understand the intent behind it, and it gives you more relevant and better result. Efficient information retrieval, it helps users quickly find data without shifting through irrelevant links. Keep web access. Now this is what makes it more unique. It may access data that is not indexed by traditional search engines. So indexing is a term which we use in SEO, where Google or other search engines, they crawl the data and then they index it into a database to show it, right, to show it on Google. But with deep web access, this can actually it can give you information about the data that is not actually indexed on other search engines. So this makes it more unique. AI powered personalization, it can tailor search results based on user preferences and behavior. So this is also one point, although search engines and other tools are also doing it, but this is a common feature which is available in DeepSeek also. Useful for research and analytics. So it is definitely valuable for professionals who need detailed, specific, and reliable information. So if you are into the field of research or analytics, this can be useful. So now let's move to the tool. So now what you have to do is you have to type deepseek.com and their website will be in front of you. So now let's go through their website and see and try to understand the interface. See, first of all, it's the start now button, free access to DeepSeek V3 experience intelligent model, or you can also get their app. So it's available on Android and iOS. Currently we are going to work on the website. So these are the DeepSeek V3 capabilities. Okay, so you can go through it, and these are the different DeepSeek models, and these are the things which it can do. So just go through it, and you can get some basic idea about and how things are working over here. So now, let's click on Start Now, and we need to do the sign up. So either you can do sign up via phone number or email address, and you can do the password, or maybe you can also try login with Google. Here I'm going to try login with Google. I'm going to select my Gmail account. Click on continue, and that's it. And so it is very easy to do the sign up. And once you are signed in, so then you will be getting this particular screen. So now this screen is very much similar to the chat GPT screen that we see. So here we are going to understand, I mean, it's the same thing, like, the new chats thing that we do. The interface is basic. So if you have to start searching, you can just type it over here, and then you can either click on deep think model, which uses Deepseek R1 to solve reasoning problems, or maybe you can also use search. I mean, you can, so like, it will search the web when necessary. You can get the app from over here, and let's click on my profile. So here you are getting all these options, like, settings, delete all chats, contact us, log out. Now let's click on settings. I mean, this is what we are getting, right? So when we are clicking on setting, I mean language, which is, it is taking the language of the system. So if the language of a system is different, it will show you different language. The theme, again, it is taking from the system. Profile, see, it's showing the phone number, terms of use, privacy policy, or delete the account. So if in case you have to delete the account, you can just click on delete, and your account will be deleted from Deepseek. So now let's move to the practical part, and now let's do hands dirty on this particular Deepseek. So now comes the most interesting part. So now we are going to dig deeper into Deepseek interface, and I'll be using the interface with you, right? So now you can actually see how the interface works and then use it by yourself. It's very easy. It's not a big brainer. All you have to do is, like, you have to learn to interact with it. The more you interact, the better results you will get. So now let's move to the next video and start using Deepseek. So now let's move to the real-time examples and do our hands dirty on this platform. Okay, so the first scenario is for SEO and digital marketers, right? So let's say you are an SEO expert working on a campaign for a new fitness website. So what you need to do is, like, you need to find unique long tail keywords that competitors aren't targeting. So what you can do is, like, select this keyword, right? Emerging fitness trends 2025 plus the keywords, right? Just copy paste it over here, and then, like, just don't click uh just don't click on this right now. Click on deep think R1, because this is what is actually making it stand out. Because this is actually what is making it stand apart from the competitors, right? So now, once you have selected the deep think, once you select deep think now, so what is happening is, like, you are able to get insights on what this tool is actually thinking and why it is giving you that result. Okay, so now we have our query over here, and then now let's click on enter. So now you can see, like, it is thinking. Okay, so now you can actually read what it is thinking and on what thought process you will be getting the results. I mean, this is something which we are not able to see currently in chat GPT, or maybe on search engines. This is what is actually making it, like, people go crazy for this particular tool. So the search is on. So it is actually doing the work. And so yeah, so now we have the results in front of us. So it is doing the keyword research part for us, and it is actually giving us some good insights. So I mean, so I hope you must be aware of prompt engineering. So I mean, what we do is, like, we interact with these tools with prompts, right? Just check out the answer once. So what we have told them is, like, emerging fitness trends for 2025 and keyword opportunities. So you can actually see the thoughts It took 46 seconds to analyze, and the thought process is written over here. And then, based on it, it has actually given the answer, right? So, let's say if you don't like few things, or let's say if you want uh, DeepSeek to add few more points, so then we can ask actually DeepSeek to search, to do some more search. So, now let's type, hey, can you please do some more research on this? So now it is thinking and it will give some more answers, or it will modify this particular answer which it has given. So it takes time, but yeah, this is how all these things work. They will take some time to analyze and process the data, and then the answers are in front of us. So it seems it is taking a lot of time, and at times it also gives this error, right? Servers are busy. So now let's stop this, and then again copy paste this query, and then paste over here, and then again click on enter. Now let's see if it works faster, or it will take time. So seems it is going to take some time, and the answers are not that fast as of now. So let's stop this and move to the next example and see if how things are working for DeepSeek. So I have stopped the search, and this is how things will work. If in case it is taking a lot of time, you can simply click on stop and it will stop. So now let's move to the next example, where let's say so the use case is analyzing market trends before a product launch. So let's say if there's a startup which wants to launch a smart wearable for stress management, so they need to know consumer demand and emerging trends before really investing heavily into production. So how they can use DeepSeek then? So what they have to do is, let's say they can search for consumer demand for stress tracking wearables 2024 and 25. So let's click on, so let's copy this query, and since this was a different chat or different topic, and now we are actually searching for a different topic, so what we can do is, click on new chat, and then type our query over here, and then again, as we have seen in the previous example, just click on, so just click enter. So as you can see, again it is thinking, and now it is thinking fast as compared to the previous example that we have seen. And we are actually getting the answer of the query that we have typed right now. So our answer is actually getting ready, and this is actually the thinking part, which usually we don't see in other tools or search engines, right? They just give us the answer. And so when you are doing some analysis work, and when you are asking deep seek some very deep or difficult questions, and when you're getting the answers, then you can actually understand the mindset or the thought process behind how that answer is being generated. And once you go through that process on how it is working, that will actually help you to maybe filter out how things are working, or how you can actually improve your prompt and get better answers out of these tools. So as you can see, it took 40 seconds to analyze this, and it has given us the data. So let's say again, let's say if you wanted to do more research, you can say, can you do more research? and get us some more insights. And then now let's click enter. So as you can see, it is thinking and it is giving us the answer. So in the previous example, we have seen that no. So in the previous example, we have seen that it took a good amount of time. Maybe the servers were busy, and that actually happens because they are processing a very good amount of data, right? So again, so it is thinking. You can just read out the thought process and then wait for the answers to come. So our answers are now ready. And then, this is how things will work. You can give more prompts and then you can optimize and get better answers with your prompts that you're giving. So we also have a chat GPT course where we are talking about prompts, and you can just check out that course, and maybe that will also help you to get better idea on prompt engineering and how things are actually working. So our answer is ready. And so let's say, just if you want to stop the search part, you can just click on stop and it will stop the searching, right? So now let's try the search part. Now let's copy paste our query and click on enter and see, and let's see what it gets, and let's see what we get in the results. Okay, so Deepseek search service is busy. Please disable search or try again later. So currently it is not allowing us to work, but we will be covering this in the next few examples. So now again, let's move to the third example where it can be used for academic and scientific research. So let's say the use case scenario is finding non-publicly indexed research paper. Okay, so the scenario is a PhD student is searching AI's impact on healthcare and diagnostic, but struggles to find case studies that are not available via Google Scholar. So let's search for AI in healthcare diagnostic case studies. We can continue our research on this particular chat, or maybe we can, create a new chat. Go over here and click on Deep Think, and then click let's select Deep Think and then click enter. So again it is thinking and it will give us the answer. So the answer may not be accurate, the answer may be accurate, the answer can be very good, but when we are working with these tools, we need to understand what we are looking for, and we need to verify the answers. Sometimes the answers may be wrong, but most of the times it is right. But you should verify, you should verify, but you should verify before publishing and doing all this stuff. So we are getting our answer, it is getting ready. And again, the thinking part, which is actually making people talk about DeepSeek, because with this you are actually able to analyze and find out how things are working in the back end. So it is ready. So the answer is ready. It took around 49 seconds to create, or create the answer for you. And here it is. So AI in healthcare diagnostics, projected case studies for 2025. So AI in oncology, AI powered pathology for rare cancers, wearable ECG monitors. And it will give you a good amount of insights, right? So you need to learn to interact with it and then get the most insights or information out of it. So I hope you would have understood how DeepSeek works. So I hope you would have understood how DeepSeek works and the concept of chats, right? Or let's say if you want to rename it, because let's say if you want, you want to figure out what chats are actually talking about what stuff. So let's say I want my chat name to be this. So what we can do is we can just click on rename and then click on enter, and that's it. Like, it will be saved. And then for your future references, since the data is saved, you can re-chat, or you can re-interact with DeepSeek to find out relevant answers in the future data also. Hey everyone. So in this particular video, we are going to understand how to delete the chats, right? So let's say if you want to delete the chat, if you want to delete the entire conversation, what you have to do is you just need to hover over the chat, click on this, and then click on delete, right? So it is that simple. So I hope you would have got some basic idea about how to use this tool. So I will be regularly updating this course, and whatever new developments or advancements are being made, I'll keep you notifying, and the new lectures or the videos will be available whenever needed. So we will be sending you a notification whenever we are updating the new video, so that you can just check it and update your knowledge. So that's it. Enjoy learning and keep learning.